Hello once again. In today's video, I want to talk about traveling with large amounts of testosterone or medication. Now, in the past, I did do a video about traveling with my TRT when I went to the States. I took just enough for the 2-week trip, which I think was 1 ampule and 1 syringe and needle, and I had no problems getting through customs and all of that. All that I did was I put the medication in my toiletry bag, put it into the main suitcase that goes into the hold on the aeroplane, and I had no problems with that. Well, now to give you a bit of context, I've moved countries, and so I was traveling from the UK to Eastern Europe, and I did not know when my next dose of TRT or when I was going to get supplies of testosterone when I'm here in a foreign country, right? So what I did was I organized with my doctor to get a whole stock of testosterone before I left. It was about 10 or 12 of these Testosterone ampules, and I bought a whole lot of needles and syringes and alcohol swabs and stuffed this bag full of them. Then when I traveled, I put everything into my main suitcase, checked that in at the airport, hoped for the best, and as expected, nothing happened. You know, they didn't pull you over, they didn't pull me over, despite there being tons of medical and medicinal equipment in my bags. And so I just wanted to let everyone know that it seems to be that it's safe to travel with your medication, even in large quantities, right? Now, if you think about it, there's really no reason for them to stop you, provided, you know, that you've got an explanation for your medication. So like in my case, my prescription is listed, you know, the pharmacy is listed and printed on the testosterone that I have. So I'm not worried that when I go through customs or, you know, if they pull me over, I can easily explain where this comes from. And so I don't stress about it too much. Now, I don't know if this is the correct way or not. From the research I've done online, it seems fine. You know, with this or any medication, if you've got the prescription, you really have nothing to worry about. Everyone travels with medication. Everyone has certain, well, not everyone, but a lot of people have health conditions that they have to deal with, and then they have to take their medication with them. So it didn't bother me. Again, check first with, I don't know who you would check with about this type of thing, but I'm the type of person that kind of likes to burn my fingers and try something, and if I've made a mistake, I learn from it and I deal with the consequences. But I thought I'd just share the experience with you guys in case you're wondering if you can travel with large amounts. Right, you know, you hear these stories about guys like Sylvester Stallone who traveled to Australia and he got pulled over, or they bust him with, you know, steroids in his bag. Now, in that case, it makes sense because it's most probably illicit or illegal drugs, right? He probably didn't have a prescription for it, but I don't know the full story there. But if you've got a prescription for it, I wouldn't worry about it, right? And that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. This is now the 3rd time I'm traveling with my testosterone, but this time it's been large amounts and there haven't been any issues. So I hope you found that helpful. And if you have traveled with medication or testosterone, then let everyone know in the comments just how your experience went with that. Or if they actually stopped you and you've got a story about that, I'd love to hear about it. So leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.